Pride is important to the LGBT plus community, plus many more. And it's important for many, many different reasons, darling. I'll tell you what, I asked many people saying, darling, why is Pride important to you? And people gave me different answers. Now, summing that up, I think it's about remembering our history as an LGBT plus community. It's also about celebrating the achievements we have made based upon that history. It's about celebrating our identities in public. And most importantly, it's causing awareness and education for all to know that everyone can be involved in events that celebrate different sexual orientation and gender identities as allies, as friends, and that these community groups do exist within us. That's a lovely question, darling, and you know, when people ask me that question, I think, wow, they think there's no need for pride. That means everyone's accepted and nobody has any labels. Well, I would love that. I would love a world where there are no labels. But darling, people will organise prides for as long as people need them. And once that is done, once everyone's happy, prides will become events where we celebrate our achievements, coming together in that non-judgmental way, reminding us of where we've come from, where we are, and that everyone is there in solidarity and no one is alone. I'm ever so excited about Norwich Pride this year. You know, 11 years. So I supported it many years ago, and I did it just last year as well. And this year we've got a whole month of events. And what I love about Norwich Pride is it's for everybody. And the city of Norwich and the county of Norfolk is so welcoming. Everybody is welcome. We have families, children, dogs. Everybody is there at Pride celebrating it in one way or the other. And that is why I look forward to Norwich Pride. It's very accepting and open of everybody to take part. I looked up the word pride in the Oxford Dictionary because I'm a very good reader and have an extensive library at home. And the Oxford Dictionary definition was a consciousness of one's own dignity. And I thought, if those clever people of the Oxford Dictionary can sum up pride, that works for me. So I was reading online about the comments of people asking, why do we have LGBT plus pride? Why don't we have straight pride? And darling, those few comments that I read of people not understanding what pride is about, you know what? They're welcome to come along on the day. They're welcome to take part in any of the events that Norwich Pride organises. And then they can find out for themselves what Pride does, how it empowers the LGBT community. And they can ask the people there how they get on, how they go about their daily lives, why is Pride important to them. And I do think about this, and I think all those darling LGBT people at Pride, they have to take a risk assessment before they hold hands with their loved one in public. And when you see that, when you ask people those questions, something in your heart will soften, and maybe then people will realise why we still need Pride today. But those people are most welcome to come along and join in the celebrations. Prides will always continue because we must remember that attitudes take longer to change than legislation. And that's what we want to go to. We want to go to people's hearts and love and open-mindedness for the future and future generations.